It's clear. I think if they felt this was a different offense, this was a different game, I think he would have approached the end of the first and the start of the second half a little bit differently. I think he looks at it.
Front, the back, spinal column, thoracic curvature. Of course. Flow of energy, scarring and regeneration. Eternal.
Heinrich's eyes glitter.
I will know your pursuit with unlimited resources. And in exchange,
I'm watching it on my phone from this.
no need to become indelicate. We're searchers for truth and transcendence, kindred spirits. I may in time ask you for a favor in return, but it's mostly the privilege to record your process for posterity. I work alone. I'm very quiet.
William Frankenstein and your niece, Herr Hollander.
A servant steps away.
I shall consider it. I'll consider it. Baron, don't pretend to be reasonable now. It would be such a shame.
Victor gives a faint scoff. He steps back into the parlor, where William, now a young, slim man with light curly hair, turns and smiles.
William! Victor! Look at you!
They
I think he's got a really bright future, kind of a hybrid type player, working on Hawkinson and
embrace.
Why, you've grown.
Through a merit of my own.
Introduce the woman to marry. Lady Elizabeth Hollander.
The pale, willowy Elizabeth stands turned away, probing the skull from the table with her delicate fingers. She wears a voluminous dress full of tulle in shades of ocean blue and black, and wears a feathered headpiece atop her red tresses. She turns her oval face to Victor, regarding him with hooded eyes under pale brows.
Absolutely delighted.
They all dine at one end of an enormously long table.
Can't say I was shocked when you were expelled. The manner and virulence of your expulsion, uncalled for, I'm sure.
No, it was called for. I earned it. I made it a point to earn it, wouldn't you say, Herr Hollander? I was quite an exit, I assure you.
Let me cook this down.
Why provoke them? Why not just carry on without calling attention to yourself in such a manner?
How safe, even by your standards, William. You almost sound like father. He was a most tactful man, our father. Precise, discreet, measured. I, on the other hand, very why modesty is considered a virtue at all.
Victor's always been one to harvest attention. Even as children, I mitigate his voice by staying silent. Perhaps too much and far too many times, wouldn't you say, Victor?
If life can be regenerated, not as a mere simulation, but as a divine act by physical, chemical means, why whisper it?
Victor's eyes flick to Elizabeth.
You laugh? You're amused?
I must be, yes.
Are my ideas not clear?
You certainly expressed them loudly enough.
Are they not worthwhile?
Ideas are not worthwhile by themselves, I don't believe.
Enlighten me, please.
Take the war, for example.
William, cigar and brandy in my study? Surely you've heard my niece expound on the matter before. You'll excuse us.
Using a cane with a white handle carved into the shape of a woman, Heinrich steps away.
Right, carry on. Ideas.
William follows.
Well, honor, country, valor, these surely are worth. Agree?
Victor holds out his glass.
Nevertheless, men are dying
A servant pours milk.
in a decidedly unnarrated way, face down in the mud, choking on blood, screaming in pain. Men that were fathers, brothers or sons to someone out there. Men that were fed, cleaned and nursed and schooled into this world by their mothers, only to fall on the battlefield far away, far from those that provoked these tragedies. Those men remain home, untouched by blood or bayonet, their skin unpierced, their blankets warm and clean. That is what happens when ideas are pursued by force.
Do you think me a fool?
Empty your brandy and cigarettes. The boys are waiting.
Victor smirks and rises.
This is a pretty good movie.
How often a man
If I ain't got a chance to saw it, never seen it.
met an angel or a devil? Only to find it
Netflix,
is all
Frankenstein.
In the captain's cabin.
Instead of being by my PlayStation, I could do it for my Apple phone.
Play only against us.
Victor coughs blood. Anderson turns. Help him!
Yeah,
Help him!
it's a good movie
The
so
doctor
far.
offers a vial. They all look to the door. Captain Anderson holds up a hand. He slowly opens the cabin door. Down a short hall, the quarterdeck door remains closed. He gingerly reaches for a rifle mounted on the wall. Larson stands in the doorway. You better come with me. Anderson scans the ice. Nothing. Sir, the watchman saw him. Circling the ship, in the mist. We all saw him drown. Sir, the men are terrified. They think that man should be surrendered to the ice and be done with this. Anderson walks among the men. He is under my protection. And the protection of the crown. Anderson returns to the quarterdeck doors. Glaring out at the men, he slides them shut. The creature watches from a distance. In the past, a pair of horses pull a well-appointed carriage.
A few weeks later, I rode with William and Harlander to a lake near Vaduz, across the channel.
The tower's built as a water filtration plant to irrigate the fields. Public works, sir. Construction was abandoned. Stop. You're not this boy, you're the one before. Or the one before that, I cannot quite remember.
Victor steps out of the carriage and stares.
The moment I laid eyes on it, the tower, I could feel destiny calling.
They approach a hulking stone tower, weathered and dark, with an inscription, Aqua Est Vita. Heinrich leads them into the overgrown entryway with a grand, sweeping staircase.
The structure's basically intact. And there's a chute going from top right to the bottom. I can arrange for your belongings. Bring them from Adam.
They enter an upper-story space with a deteriorating rose window at the far end. Victor steps across the leaf-strewn floor toward a massive tiled hole in the center of the floor. Birds flit in the gloom.
Anything you need or want shall be granted. Anything. Anything.
Victor looks out through a broken pane window. In the far wall facing it was a carved stone face with an open, grimacing mouth.
I have secured William's service for the duration of the project.
I'll need a holding cell. An ice chamber close to the lab.
William,
There are 2 pump reservoirs at the base of the tower. We'll repurpose those.
We shall need to recondition the steam engines. We'll need enough fuel to make sure they run. There and there, 4 high-capacity voltaic batteries, positive and negative polarity, and lightning rod system of pure silver telescoping down into the lab.
yes, my contractors can manufacture any and all equipment you may require. I take it then that we have an understanding.
Victor extends a red-gloved hand. Heinrich takes it and pulls him in close.
A bargain has been struck.
3 men drop from a gallows.
Damn.
Their bodies dangle behind a woman and a man in a top hat whipping up a frenzied crowd. Victor examines terrified convicts
It's
waiting
4.
in line
It's
at the
not 3.
gallows.
Oh, you know what? Never mind.
He leans toward a trembling older man.
Everywhere. You're lucky to be hanged. You would have died within the year. Herr Harlander promised me access to optimal specimens.
That he may have, your lordship, as you well know.
Crime doesn't pay, and it's the bull showing of it we have here. They're wretches, every one of them.
I'm sorry about that.
It's a strong back. This will do.
3 more men hang. Victor steps away, wearing a bold, pinstriped suit. He opens a black umbrella as a steady rain falls. Among other black umbrellas, he spots a red one, held by Elizabeth. She wears a blue dress and shawl and a chartreuse bonnet. She steps away from a book vendor's stall. Victor follows her past more stalls, keeping her red umbrella in view. Sunlight breaks through the clouds. In a church, she approaches a confessional booth. Another woman steps in ahead of her.
Come back, please.
Confession.
Victor watches, hidden.
I was intrigued. What would such a delicate, pious creature have to confess to? As luck would have it, an opportunity presented itself, and I was about to find out.
As she wanders off, Victor approaches the confessional. A priest steps out and walks away with a churchgoer. Victor slips into the booth on the priest's side and draws the curtain. He removes his hat and slides the screen shut beside him. Elizabeth enters the other side of the booth.
Bless me, Father, for his sake.
How long has it been since your last confession, my daughter?
Barely a week, Father. I was in a convent.
A week? Have you so hastily committed sin?
I have. Sin of intent, not deed.
A man, is it?
Yes. My fiancé's brother.
Lust.
Hatred.
Hatred. Hatred.
The man is appalling. Grotesque.
Harsh words. Rather uncharitable, is it?
Respectfully, Father, you do not know this man. He tries to control and manipulate everything and everyone around him. Like every tyrant, he delights in playing the victim. His only advantage, I would say, is he's far cruder than he believes himself to be.
Victor frowns.
Cruder. Try explain yourself, my child.
For one, he's easy to spot.
Mm.
You can see him, even on a busy street on market day.
He slides open the screen. She gives a little wave. They
What
sit
the
in
hell?
an elegant restaurant.
Tell me, how soon did you
So she didn't really buy it.
You well before you saw me.
She knew it was him the whole time.
had supper?
I am not that hungry.
Trying to pray,
Well, I for one am famished.
play
A
as the
servant
father
takes Victor's
in the
jaunty black
church.
hat.
Thank you, my good man. What books did you buy? May I?
Guess.
Guess.
I'd rather you did.
Very well.
He picks up a paper-wrapped parcel and brings it to his nose.
A romance. Drenched in Mediterranean sun and silk and the skirmishes of love.
Insulting. But unsurprising.
Really?
She opens the waxed paper. He takes a volume from the top of a small stack and furrows his brow.
Insects.
My interest in science leans towards the smallest things. Moving with nature. Perhaps the rhythms of God. I've always searched for something more pure. Marvelous.
You were seeking in the convent.
He studies her face.
No way.
Was it worth it?
Is anything?
Victor glances out at a nearby dance floor. He holds out a hand.
Permit me, sister.
She hesitates, then lays her hand in his. He moves to stand.
This hardly seems appropriate.
Is there living?
He smiles and leads her onto the dance.
Very well.
Other couples dance around each other with slow, stately movements. Victor pulls Elizabeth in close. They waltz.
Love. And for the very first time, I became more interested in life. And somewhat less interested in death.
In his rooms, Victor studies a dissected torso, propped upright on a rotating stand. He turns to a corpse behind him, resting on its shins with its body folded over it. Cords hold open the flayed skin of its back. In a workshop, a metalsmith hands over an antenna that opens up like a 4-petaled spiky flower.
The main rod has a fast bolting system.
Did you use an alloy?
Copper and zinc.
This simply will not do. Start over. Pure silver is a perfect conductor. William, you must stay behind. Please. I trust you above anyone else. Only for a few more days.
Victor and Heinrich ride off in the carriage. William watches them go. In a sunny meadow, Elizabeth chases butterflies with a net.
You're not going to catch her.
A black and yellow butterfly lands on Victor's hand. Elizabeth approaches.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Should we trap her? Or let her go?
He carries the butterfly in a small glass jar.
Now we have something in common. The prisoner. As promised, William took dutiful charge of the laboratory build and needs.
A large cone-shaped conductor moves on a track.
Can you fix that on that, please? Go, up.
William directs workers.
He followed my instructions to the letter.
He holds one of the palm-sized voltaic batteries. He compares it to one 2 stories tall, with a metal cage surrounding a green corrugated cylinder. Snow drifts down as he points out a table resembling the lymphatic system board.
It's all pure silver now. Induction points
Spikes pop up.
responding to the lymphatic system, which was quite complex, but I managed.
Victor lounges by a window, holding one of the small batteries and sketching a complex anatomical drawing. He plugs in a battery by the folded-up corpse. It and another battery glow red, powering a small motor. Wires lead into the corpse's flayed back. Victor carefully inserts a needle-thin probe into the corpse's spine. Its hand lies still. He wipes a bloody glove down his face in frustration. In a salon, Elizabeth sits at a pianoforte, wearing a cobalt blue off-the-shoulder gown. Victor trails his fingers along her bare shoulders as he walks past. Heinrich somberly notes the gesture. In a lavatory, Victor stands at a trifold mirror.
Herr Hollander, thank you. Pardon, delightful.
I hope we're not distracting you from your research.
Heinrich washes his hands.
Tend to me and Elizabeth.
Victor holds his cane.
Not at all.
She's young. She can count on us to guard her.
Heinrich moves to a privy.
I shall leave you your privacy.
No need for such a fish between us.
He leans on a wall and holds up his free hand.
French porcelain. Chimes to a man's dream.
I am very near a solution. An access point to the lymphatic system.
Ah, yeah, that. It's been so long. The war is waning. And my funding will end with it.
You said your funds are unlimited.
My patience is not. I have it on good authority that a battle is to take place within a week.
He dries his hands.
The tide of war will deliver its bounty to our shore.
A battlefield. The bodies will be mangled.
What's up, Lawrence Gamer?
After that, history will pass us by.
He takes his cane.
Flush it for me, will you, Baron?
He steps out.
Nasty
A
bastard.
week to determine how to deliver the current. Impossible.
In his rooms,
What would I do? I was close. I could feel it.
Same here watching Frankenstein
Life
on my
got in the way.
Elizabeth
Oh,
stands
iPhone.
outside with the butterfly jar.
I believe she missed you.
I must warn you, Elizabeth, I've been working on a dissection.
Beautiful.
She admires the makeshift lab space.
Does it shock you?
Reminds me of martyrdom paintings.
She studies the corpse on the table with its back flayed open.
And I'm gonna do one episode tonight of The
She traces the
Simpsons.
spine.
You can see God's design and the symmetry and shapes.
Elizabeth, I must confess something to you. I have a belief in the marvelous, and so do you. There is a bond between us. Can you feel it? An almost physical one. I truly believe it to be something else.
He fixes his feverish eyes on her. She strokes his cheek, wearing a placid smile.
Believing something does not make it true.
Then why are you here?
She lowers her hand. He reaches for her. She abruptly moves away and stares into the butterfly jar.
Beautiful creature, is she not? Remote. Entirely bewitching, but so odd. Three hearts. Multiple eyes, like blood. And a fascinating lack of choice.
How's your day going?
I don't understand.
Choice is the seat of the soul. The one gift God granted us.
His hand inches toward her and comes to rest on her shoulder. She closes her eyes. She rises and sets the jar in his hand.
I have chosen. Good night.
She gathers her things as she rushes to the door. He slams the jar on the table.
Elizabeth!
He runs after her.
Elizabeth!
Later, he lies back in a bath and lays a wet cloth over his face.
I thought I had failed. I thought it was entirely over. And I...
The symmetry
symmetry.
Nude, he hurries to a mirror. He turns, touching his vertebra at the base of his neck.
Good symmetry.
He removes 2 probes from the corpse's back. He carefully replaces one, then the other. The corpse's fingers twitch. It rears up, revealing the stripped ruin of its skull. Victor snatches out one of the batteries. The corpse convulses. It slumps.
Placing the battery above the lymphatic system, I had found the key. Nothing could stop me now.
A dead soldier rides a frozen horse.
Nothing.
Victor and others pick through a snowy battlefield.
No! Do not take any bodies from the top or the bottom of the pile unless I mark them. I shall rot may have destroyed.
Frankenstein.
The tissue. Look only in the middle.
He shoos away a crow and marks the corpse with chalk. Heinrich watches him from nearby.
You know, abundance can be disorienting unless one hones one's aim.
I'm favoring tall specimens, long limbs. Scale will make the work easier.
I like that.
Men heave a corpse onto a cart.
Perfection. And why not? Be barren. Indeed, why not?
Look for a head that's intact. Put that one in the car.
In a dim, lower chamber of the tower, cloth-wrapped corpses lie on tables.
Set that one over there. Bring the others.
Victor pulls back a cloth, revealing a corpse with its skull sheared off just above the nose. In his upper-level laboratory with a rose window, corpses lie scattered on the floor and several tables. He loosens a thin red scarf knotted around his neck. He rips the pant leg of one of the bodies and pulls off its thick, loose sock. He flexes a corpse's bare leg. He marks it above and below the knee. With a long, thin blade, he slices into a thigh and carefully works it around the bone. He uses a hacksaw to cut through a shin. He rotates the foot, twisting the connecting flesh. He gently lifts a fillet of skin from a forearm. He pulls on the tendons of a severed hand, causing its fingers to move. He slides a femur into the thigh cavity of a patchwork corpse. He turns a tool like a screwdriver, then carefully closes a flap of skin. He brings a tray with a hand and wrist over to the creature taking shape on the table. Resting on an ice block. Heinrich arranges his camera to point down at its face.
Do you mind?
Glaring, Victor steps back. Heinrich lifts a panel to expose the plate, then briefly uncovers the lens. He arranges glass plate negatives in a box. He holds one up to the light, depicting the corpse's face. At night, candles glow around. On the lab. Victor gently pushes a cloudy eyeball into a socket. Heinrich peers into a device which magnifies his eye. In daylight, in the laboratory, Victor snips another thread by the bandaged creature. Severed parts lie strewn on the floor in dark pools of blood. Victor slides along the blood-drenched floor and wipes his brow. He stuffs body parts into a sack. Flies swarm around, more filled sacks piled nearby. He drags 2 blood-soaked sacks through the lower chamber, alongside a channel of water running through the center. He heaves the sacks down a chute, one after the other. In the lab, he studies the tiny ivory anatomical model he used as a child. He looks over at the patchwork corpse lying on the table. He screws silver spikes into the side of the table below the corpse's. His head like a halo and fits a silver cage with a battery over its ribs. Bandages cover the corpse's face beneath the leather and silver harness around its chin and head.
Damn, he hooked him up good.
Removes his gloves.
It is finished.
The sunlight pouring through the rose window darkens. Lightning flashes, illuminating the carved, grimacing face behind Victor. Rain pours around the Gothic stone tower. Victor pulls a lever. One of the gargantuan batteries glows red. He pours fuel into an engine. Steam rises as massive wheels turn. He cranks up the table holding the patchwork corpse. Bandages bind its feet, groin, hands, and face. As the table rises to vertical, planks with the corpse's arms angle upward like a grotesque crucifix. Several lights on the back of the table glow red, others remain dark. Victor marches into a living space.
Hey, Hollander! A storm is coming!
Heinrich ducks behind a folding screen.
My cane. My cane. My cane in the handle.
Heinrich reaches around the screen, gesturing to Victor. Victor retrieves the cane and removes the carved handle. He takes out a small vial and brings it to Heinrich.
Mercury, are you ill?
Thank you.
Victor peers around the screen as Heinrich downs the contents of the vial. A mirror behind him reflects his thin, wispy hair and a number of lesions dotting his head.
Is it syphilis?
Heinrich sets the vial next to his wavy wig.
I'm dying.
He guides Victor into a chair.
One night with Venus, a lifetime with Mercury. Isn't that the phrase?
What stage? Secondary?
We both know the precise schedule. That starts to eat away my bones. Orbital, cheek, teeth, jaw, skull, exposing my brain. Tumors, madness, excruciating pain. Then one fine morning, I will start to scream, and I will never stop. I cannot face such a vulgar demise. Which brings me to my one condition, our deal. As agreed, in exchange for my generous attention on your behalf. And as we give life to our new Adam, I want to be placed in this new perfect body.
Victor stares up at him.
No. No.
Yes, no.
Not now.
Precisely no.
We'll talk about this after, not now. There is no after.
Heinrich hurries to his wig.
There is no after.
Victor climbs a spiral staircase in the lab. Carrying 3 long, thin cases, he emerges onto an open platform beneath the spire, with another huge hole in the floor. Lightning flashes overhead. In the pelting rain, Victor climbs a spire at the top of the tower, finding handholds on the elaborate stone carvings. He carries one of the long cases slung over his shoulder. Water foams over the rocky shore far below. Balancing at the top of the spire, Victor takes the silver antenna from a case and screws it in, with its point facing skyward. He carefully He climbs back down to the platform, partly covered by stone archways. Heinrich rushes toward him.
I gave you everything you wanted. I give you everything you asked for. Name it, it's yours. Even Elizabeth.
Victor pauses, glowering.
Please. Please, always helps. The disease has spread all inside of you. It's systemic and you know it. Every organ in you is polluted. Your brain, your blood, it's all polluted. My money is not, is that it? It's impossible.
He takes a silver component from a second case.
All you need to say is one simple word. Yes, no more, no less. No! Do you understand now?
Victor screws the component into the cone-shaped conductor. Heinrich shuts the third case, containing an antenna, and holds it at the edge of the massive hole.
What are you doing? Stop! Stop! If we lose, then we have nothing. We both lose. I will be the eagle that feasts on your liver. Please, stop!
Victor lunges. They wrestle. The case drops, hooking onto Heinrich's foot. He slips, catching himself at the curved edge of the...
Hold on, look at me!
Victor grabs Heinrich's wrists. His shirt tears. Heinrich plummets.
Oh!
Laboratory floor smashing the tires.
He's done for sure.
Victor hurries downstairs and checks Heinrich's pulse.
No,
Blood pools around
he's
his head.
done.
His wig lies nearby. Victor pulls him up by his waistcoat. Chunks of gore splatter out from the gaping hole in the back of his skull. On the platform, Victor attaches the newly bent antenna to the cone-shaped conductor. It slowly rises on its track along the inside of the stone archway. Victor hurries back down the stairs. He checks the lights on the back of the table holding up the corpse. Several more go dark. He batters them in frustration. Behind him, steam jets from an engine. Victor stares with bulging eyes. He frantically turns valve wheels on pipes connected to one of the batteries. Above, the conductor slides into place at its apex. It telescopes down through the hole, emerging into the lab. The antenna's bent spike wobbles. It stops several feet above the... The antenna on the spire does the same. Lightning strikes beside the tower. In the lab, Victor waits, soaking wet and quivering. Lightning hits the upper antenna. Sparks briefly appear around the lower antenna. Its bent spike trembles. Victor takes cover near a work table. Electricity flashes and flickers, shooting down toward the corpse's head. The lights on the back of the table all glow red. The battery in the silver cage over the corpse's rib pulses with red light. The view closes in, moving through the battery. It passes the corpse's beating heart and down a wet pink tube, emerging into a space webbed with neurons. One flickers with light. More electricity shoots down from the antenna. Victor cowers. The antenna breaks off and falls to the corpse's table. The batteries go dark. Victor lowers the corpse's table. The battery over its chest flickers and goes dark. Victor tears off the silver cages on the corpse's torso and face and presses his ear into its chest. He slowly straightens. He pounds the corpse's chest. In the living chambers, he peels off his soaked shirt and flops face down onto a canopy bed. He lifts his eyes to the carved angel standing nearby.
You lied to me. You lied.
Flames lick at the windows. Victor's eyes close. Wreathed in flame, the angel moves, bringing its hand down below its chin. In the morning, Victor startles awake, gripping a red satin sheet over himself with a red-gloved hand. He frowns. He looks toward the foot of the bed. His eyes widen. He scrabbles back, gaping. The creature stands at the foot of the bed, regarding him through a gap in the bandages around its face. Scores of thin scars mark the creature's limbs and his long, lean torso. Victor stands, holding out a hand protectively. The creature reaches out, mirroring him. The creature moves forward with awkward, uneven steps. Victor leans toward the bed. The creature mimics him. Victor straightens. He pulls off his gloves and holds up his hands to the creature.
Same.
Childlike, the creature regards his own fingers, moving them experimentally. Victor throws open shutters. He moves to the cowering creature.
This is sunlight. Sun is life. Yes.
Victor pulls down the bandages around the creature's mouth, revealing blue-tinted lips. Victor touches his chest.
Victor. Victor.
The creature brings his hands to his own chest.
Yes. Yes, of course you will. Of course you will.
Victor presses his ear to the creature's chest. The creature drapes his arms over Victor's shoulders in a clumsy embrace. At Williams.
Letters from the old estate. Geneva.
Is there anything from my uncle?
Williams sits and looks through his mail. Elizabeth sketches beetles.
Perhaps we should.
Funny part, she asks about
He studies a
anything
letter
from her
with 4
uncle.
red wax seals.
Her uncle
In the lower chamber,
took
the
a
creature steps into the
big,
shallow
cruel,
channel.
nasty fall. I just leave it as that.
That's water. Come here. Come. All right, good. Try to take a big step. You do it together. Ready? This way, like this. No, don't look back.
He reaches for his candles.
No. Hot. No, don't touch. Don't touch that. It's hot.
The creature stands more than a head taller than Victor. He guides the creature to a large stone block.
Very good. Very good.
Victor picks up a shackle.
What is this? What is this thing? Oh, you're very strong. Like this.
He snaps it onto the creature's wrist.
You want another? Yes, this one goes right here. Key.
He takes out a red blanket.
This will keep you nice and warm. Nice blanket to keep you warm. All right.
He touches the creature's cheek.
You stay. You stay here now.
The creature leans into his hand.
Stay here now. I'll be back. All right, stay there.
Victor steps away. The creature moves to follow him. The shackles stop him short.
No. It's all right. I'll come back.
The creature drops into a crouch and pats the murky water in the channel.
Everything was new to him. Warmth, cold, light, darkness. And I was there to mold him. I never considered what would come after creation. And having reached the edge of the earth, there was no horizon left.
Victor stops on a grand mossy staircase facing the entryway.
The achievement felt unnatural.
He sits holding a candelabra.
Void of meaning.
He blows out the candles.
And this troubles me so. Your men, they wish to go back. Yes, probably.
In the captain's cabin,
But the moment we're free, we're setting sails forwards, no matter the cost. You share my madness. Perhaps there is a finer point in me telling you my story. Whether there is or isn't, Baron. I'd like to hear it.
in the tower, Victor shaves the creature's head.
Weeks passed, and as his strength increased rapidly, mine waned. Alas, no further language or development occurred.
The creature turns.
No. Down. Yes, there we are.
Stay there. Stay there.
The creature looks toward a mirror.
Yes, that's you. That's you. All right?
Victor turns the creature's head away and examines the shaved patch of scalp.
Oh, yes, this is healing rather nicely.
The creature looks back toward the mirror.
I'm tired.
Victor empties a basin.
I'm not slept. What a week. Do sleep for me. Tending to you. Shaving you.
The creature mimics the gaping mouth of the carved stone. He grabs the blade of the straight razor.
No, stop. Let go. No. Open your hand. Open it.
He obeys, revealing a deep... deep gash in his palm.
What are you doing? Look what you've done. You have to listen to me. You have to listen. I said drop it. Stupidity. No, stop. Come here. No, don't touch me. Don't ever touch me.
The creature bows his head. Victor bandages the wound.
Come here. I didn't do this. You did this.
The creature winces. Victor holds up the creature's hand.
Wound? It's closed.
How? The creature makes a tight fist.
All right.
He rises, towering over Victor.
No. Right.
The carriage approaches the tower under a cloud-dappled sky. Inside, William leans toward Elizabeth.
I'm sure everything's right.
She wears a silky green dress and a blue veil.
We'll be there soon enough.
Victor chains the creature in the lower chamber.
I know you have thoughts. I know you do. Somewhere in there, you have thoughts. Don't you? Something you might want to say? However jumbled, however confused? Something? Am I presuming too much? Yes! This much we have established. That is my name. My name is Victor. Is there anything else that you can say? Anything at all? Anything. Sun. Cold. Rain. Blood. Anything. Boot. Can you say boot? No, yes. How about hand? Can you say hand? Hand.
Victor grabs the creature's wrist. The creature cowers.
Oh, you are afraid of me? You're afraid of me? Why? Why would you be afraid of me? I'm not going to hurt you. I made you. And you'll make us. Stop it!
Victor lets go of the creature's chains and looks up. On the ground level, he approaches the front door and peers outside. He quickly turns, smoothing his hands through his hair. Wild-eyed, he steps out to greet William and Elizabeth.
You're here? You're really here? Come on, then. Come.
He drags her inside.
I have to tell you, I have so much to show you, Elizabeth. You won't believe it. It's absolutely marvelous. Come. I'll show you my notes first.
Is my uncle here?
What?
My uncle, is he here?
No, he's not here. He'll be back in a few days.
You don't look very well, Victor.
Oh, I've never felt better. I've never had a clearer mind. Come.
Are you running a fever?
I'm just very excited to see you. I'm exalted. The spirits have lifted me so much.
Victor shepherds William upstairs. Elizabeth turns toward the noise. She moves through a doorway to the left of the staircase, then enters the lower chamber. A stream of water pours from an opening in the wall down into the channels. Still wearing the diaphanous blue veil over her face, Elizabeth steps further into the chamber. She passes columns supporting the vaulted ceiling like a catacomb. She steps out from behind a column. The creature sits in an arched opening, staring at his own hands. He looks up, noting Elizabeth. He unfolds his long limbs and stands. She ducks behind the column. She peeks back toward the creature, then steps cautiously out into his full view. She slowly approaches the tall, scarred figure standing calmly by the wall. She extends a gloved hand. He tentatively reaches for her. Staring at her hand, he takes hold of her fingers and pulls her closer. He lifts her veil. She gazes up at him with a faint, open-mouthed smile, studying the patchwork skin of his face. She lets her veil and bonnet slip to the floor. She slowly pulls off one sheer emerald green glove. The creature brushes his large, blue-tinted fingers over her delicate pale ones. He takes her other hand. He delicately pinches the sheer fabric between his fingers and slips off the glove. She lets her fingers trail over his chest and down his long arm. She gently touches the wound in his right side, over his ribs. Her finger comes away bloody. She looks up into his eyes.
Who hurt you?
In Victor's chambers,
I have to show you this, William. Let me organize it for you.
And I have something to show to you. I've spoken to the Royal Medical Society. They're interested in seeing you.
No, not yet. I'm not quite ready yet.
I thought that's what you always wanted.
Elizabeth marches in.
The man downstairs.
You saw him?
The patient, the victim. His wounds. You wounded him like that.
No. It was the world that hurt him, Elizabeth. I gave him life. I gave him life.
In the lower chamber, Victor tugs the creature's chains.
Go on.
William stands back, holding Elizabeth tightly.
Yeah. He's still getting used to his surroundings. It is strong. William, you did it. It's so strong. You did it. All its systems are functioning, all healing. The healing is erratic, yes, but exceptional.
He claps the creature's shoulders. The creature throws down a shackled hand. He crouches with his hands pressed to his face.
Why is he chained here?
For his own safety and for mine, it's easy to clean and maintain it, and it doesn't know any better.
Should you?
She fixes Victor with a cold stare.
Does Harlan know?
Elizabeth crouches facing the creature.
We have to return the sauce and have everything presentable.
The creature returns her glove. She smiles.
Is it intelligent?
The creature glances over, then ducks its head.
Victor, is it intelligent?
Victor and Elizabeth share a long look. Later, in Victor's chambers, William studies a glass plate negative of the creature's face by candlelight. He flips through Victor's drawings.
I can't fathom how exactly you did what you did. Its dimension does not escape me.
He tucks a blanket over Victor in a daybed.
Victor, did you ever ask yourself, of all the parts that make that man, which one holds the soul?
In the bed, Elizabeth sits up. On the daybed, Victor's eyes drift closed.
No, I didn't.
Something so disquieting about that creature down there. Ask you like a figure peeking around a funhouse mirror. But animated. Animated.
In a sheer nightgown, Elizabeth carries a candelabra down the stairs. The creature sets a leaf in the channel. Moving in a crouch, he follows it as the water carries it toward the opening in the wall. And down a sloping tunnel that empties high above the enormous lake below. The creature lopes back to the stone block anchoring his shackles. He picks up another wet leaf and studies it. Glowing candles appear at the far end of the chamber, seeming to float towards him. Elizabeth emerges from the shadows, with her long red hair hanging to her thighs. The creature stands and flexes his shoulders. He shuffles toward her, reaching the limit of his chains. They sit facing each other on the stone block. She lifts his arm.
Does it hurt?
He offers her a leaf, twirling its stem between his fingers.
A leaf? For me? Thank you.
She holds it up to the candlelight.
Is it beautiful? Is this a leaf? I'm Elizabeth. You say it, Elizabeth. Elizabeth. My throat makes sounds. Elizabeth.
She holds his hand to her throat. His fingers brush her pale skin as he slowly lets his hand drop. He studies her face.
Where'd you go now?
She picks up the candelabra. She steps away, leaving the creature in darkness. He touches his own throat. She steps into the entryway.
You should not go near it.
Victor sits wearing a robe.
It.
He stands.
It. Yes. I believe there is life in it, but not the spark of intelligence that I had intended.
Perhaps not as you understand it.
Something went wrong. A blockage, a suture, a connection.
You, the great Victor Frankenstein, you made a mistake.
The creature knows but one word and one word alone. Victor, 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 Victor. Just parrots it without rhyme or reason.
Perhaps for the time being that word means everything to him. Not even being in me.
You helped creating him. Shit.
Purer than that of the common man.
Be right back.
What if unrestrained by sin, our Creator's breath came into its wounded flesh directly?
God, Elizabeth. If I could force myself to believe it, would be my inclination to see attraction in you for that thing.
Understanding. In those eyes I saw pain, and what is pain if not evidence of intelligence?
What about my pain? What about what you have denied me? What my heart wants?
Your heart. Of all the human anatomy, that is the organ furthest from your understanding. Only monsters play God Pharaoh.
She goes upstairs. Below, the creature plucks at his fingers in the dark.
Purer than the common man.
Victor approaches. The creature rises, keeping the stone block between them.
And I, somehow, the villain.
Victor drags a metal rod.
Your heart is pure. I assure you it isn't.
I should know. I put it there.
Up.
Victor wraps the rod against the block. The creature hops and holds out his shackled wrists. Victor slides the rod through two anchor points with the chains between them, shortening them.
Let us try again.
Now give me your leg. Leg.
He hits the creature.
Give me your leg. Pain is evidence of intelligence, is it not? Well, let's test the theory. Give me your leg. Leg. Come on. Give it to me, beast. Give me your leg.
The creature snatches the rod and bends it. Victor retreats.
Listen, Victor.
Outside in the morning,
Come.
he walks with William.
I failed. I made a mistake.
No, you didn't fail. I saw your papers.
I did. The creature is extremely dangerous.
Victor, let's wait for Harlan and discuss together.
William, there is something you should know. Something I have to show you.
In a separate chamber, Heinrich's corpse lies on a block of ice.
Harlan.
In a fit of rage, he killed him.
William stares at the body. then looks away, gaping.
I understand now why I was hesitant to share this with you. And certainly not with Elizabeth.
So what's to be done now?
What? What's to be done? What's to be done? You must take Elizabeth back to Vienna. Tell her something urgent came up and you have to leave immediately. Keep her in the dark. For her own safety.
Later,
You have to do as I say. We'll be back in no time, but for now, this is for the best.
Back in the carriage. Please.
outside, Elizabeth descends the steps from the tower's front entrance. She turns to look back at the grim-faced men, then continues away. William leans in close to Victor.
The creature, what's its lifespan, you think?
Brief. Very brief, I'm sure.
William holds his gaze for a moment, then hurries after Elizabeth. She pauses by the carriage, staring impassively at Victor. He gives a small wave as the carriage pulls away. He pours fuel from a large can onto the floor of the laboratory. More cans line the edges of the hole. He tosses in the empty can. It lands in the lower chamber. The creature looks up. Victor hurls Heinrich's camera aside. He pulls out the letter from the Royal Medical Society with the 4 wax seals and tosses it over his shoulders. He picks up another can of fuel. Below, the creature tugs at his shortened chains.
I have the most terrible feeling.
In the carriage, Elizabeth stares down pensively.
What is it?
Turn the carriage around. You go to Vienna. Turn the carriage around or I will jump. He's going to kill him.
Victor pours more fuel alongside the channel in the lower chamber.
Damn, she's smart.
He stops and glares at the creature.
Say one word. One word more. Anything. Make me save you.
The creature lifts his shackled hands.
Victor.
Victor puts on his red gloves and strides away. Victor stops. He turns and stares. The creature glowers back. Victor pours more fuel from one of the countless cans.
Damn, how much food does dude have in the castle? Damn!
He strikes a match and throws it behind him. Flames spread up the staircase, littered with fuel cans. Fire races into the lower chamber. It blazes across the floor, surrounding the creature on his stone block. Victor steps outside, shutting the doors behind him. A can by the staircase expands in the heat. The creature pulls at his shackles. Victor strides briskly away from the tower. He stops near a stone hitching post. He hesitates, turning back to the tower. He shuffles back toward the tower, then breaks into a run. He pulls open the front doors. A huge fireball sends him flying backwards. He skids across the paving stones with his right leg underneath him and comes to a stop against the hitching post. He looks down at his mangled leg, scraped to the bone. Explosions bloom from the middle of the tower. Victor clenches his teeth in agony. At a distance, Elizabeth and William get out of the carriage and stare at the tower. An explosion shatters the spire. Rocks tumble down. Blackness.
But that was not the end of it. In seeking life, I created death.
In the captain's cabin. Anderson rises.
It will seem I need to address my men again.
Victor shudders. Anderson moves to the door.
Don't worry. They'll listen to me.
The creature barges in and shoves Anderson into a chair.
Stop! Do not harm him. I'm here. Take me. Go on, beast. Kill his both. Confirm your maker's tale.
The creature pauses, with his arms raised to strike. He looks over, meeting Victor's gaze.
My maker told his tale.
His dark hair hangs lank around his face.
Then I will tell you mine.
His pupil glows with reflected amber light, like a nocturnal animal. Part 2, The Creature's Tale. Fire races across the laboratory floor.
I called your name and understood I was alone.
Below, the creature looks up. Framed by the opening of the massive hole, flames burst in the lab overhead. One of the batteries topples, spilling fluid into the hole. A second falls, knocking into the first, which falls toward the lower chamber.
Damn.
The creature grips the bar holding its chains. It breaks. He gets down from the stone block, reeling from the shockwave of the distant explosion. He smashes his wrist on one of the stone columns. His shackles come loose. He moves toward the sleeping tunnel, still chained by one leg. He tugs at the metal. Flames rush down the stairway. He pulls free and heaves himself into the tunnel. Explosions decimate the tower. The flames follow just behind him as he slides down the chute, then falls toward the water far below. The creature sinks underwater. Huge stones and other debris fall around him, backlit by the raging fire. He slowly descends into the murky depths. Blackness. He wakes up face down in a shallow, mossy pool. Water dribbles from his mouth. Still wearing only a few bandages around his hips and limbs, he stirs and stretches his neck. He scoops up some mud, examining it. He gets unsteadily to his feet. His mouth hangs open as he surveys the wilderness around him. Behind him, a plume of dark smoke rises from the clifftop tower overlooking the water. He moves slowly into the lakeside forest with shuffling, uneven steps. In a mossy hollow, he comes upon a scattering of human bones. Some lie covered in moss on a small hillock. Others rest further away. He picks up a skull and stares at it, turning it over. He holds it up in one hand, gazing into its eye sockets. He lets it fall. He takes up a rotting coat spotted with moss. Wearing the coat, he encounters several deer in a sun-dappled ravine. He lowers himself onto all fours and approaches a stag grazing near a shrub. The stag regards him calmly. It noses the shrub. The creature plucks a small red fruit. He eats it. He winces and blinks. He reaches out for another. He offers it to the stag, who eats it from his hand. He grins. The creature eats another fruit. He watches the stag with a faint smile. He feeds the stag another fruit. A bullet rips through the stag's face. Two hunters stare.
What is that? Shoot at it! Shoot it!
Blood pours from the creature's shoulder. He flees.
Did you get it?
He braces himself against a tree, then runs off. Behind him, the hunters crest a low hill, then hurry off in another direction. The The creature shuffles along a path with his hand pressed to his shoulder. He pulls it away, revealing unblemished skin beneath.
My wounds had healed. But I felt cold. So cold.
He moves through a gateway in a low wooden fence. Snow-dusted mountains stand in the distance. He approaches a small mill with a cloth covering the wooden wheel. He hesitates outside the structure of plaster, stone, and wood. Behind him, rats scurry beneath a pair of weathered wooden doors. He pulls one open, pausing at the entrance. He steps into the room beyond, the housing for the mill's gears. Rain trickles down through the leaky roof. The creature crawls under several of the mill's huge wooden gears and emerges onto the other side. Rats crawl among the gears as he shuffles to a dry corner where sacks lie piled against the wall. He collapses into a seated position. He touches his shoulder. He looks ahead. A small grey-brown rat raises onto its hind legs. Its whiskers twitch as it regards him with its black button eyes. The creature pulls a rough cloth over himself.
This is a sad game.
Fade to black. Several people ride toward the mill in a simple one-horse cart. The creature slumbers in his corner of the gear house. The people move about the cottage, partly visible through gaps in a wall of wooden boards beside him. The creature throws off his blanket and crawls under the gears. He peers out through the wooden door, still standing ajar.
You're right, then. Did you get it?
I looked everywhere. Couldn't find that thing. He shot at it 2 times. Blood trail died about a mile from me.
All right. Come in.
A red-haired man welcomes the 2 hunters. The creature listens from among the gears.
What was it? Was it a...
Never seen anything like it.
Was it a ghost then?
There was no ghost. We drew blood. It was flesh and bone.
Come. Over here. Tell me more about what you saw.
Anna Maria, take your grandfather over by the fireplace. Make sure he's comfortable. Here, grandfather.
The creature watches a little girl and an old man. He lowers the hood of his cloak, revealing a long white beard. He reaches out to find the girl's head and pats it. In the gear house, the creature pats his own bald head.
Anna Maria, come on. Let me outside.
The girl joins her mother as her father and the 2 hunters remain in the cottage. The old man listens intently, wearing a faint frown.
The old man moved me.
In the captain's cabin, the creature approaches Victor.
And his unseeing eyes were full of wisdom.
By a stream, the girl, Anna Maria, gathers white flowers. The old man sits nearby.
That's game.
The creature moves carefully through the woods, watching them.
These people possessed a sound. Used it to tell each other about feelings and ideas. They're called words.
In the cottage, the old man holds up round cards with drawings.
Pay attention. What is this?
A boy.
And again?
A boy.
Very good, my child. And this?
An eye.
And again?
An eye.
Yeah. Well done, my girl. And this one?
The hand.
Give us a hand.
The men stack logs and strip branches.
I long to be part of this family.
We'll need more kindling before the winter.
We'll take a few trips. To be their benefactor.
We need larger troops for this job.
What could I possibly do for them?
Large bundles of wood stand outside the cottage.
Anna Maria! Father! Come! Look, Anna Maria! Look, there's more! Who could have done this?
The old man touches one of the bundles.
Spirit of the forest. We should thank him.
Anna Maria touches carvings.
Thank you.
Say thank you, spirit of the forest.
Thank you, Spirit of the Forest.
The creature watches, then withdraws into the gear house. He holds a rat cupped in his hand.
Thank you.
He pats his own head.
From then on, I became their invisible guardian, the spirit of the forest. And on occasion, they too extended a small kindness towards me. Clothes, bread,
At night, he drives in a fence post.
and for a moment, a brief moment, the world and I were at peace.
He sits on the cottage roof at dawn. With a rat on his shoulder, he unwraps a loaf of bread. The men guide sheep into their new pen.
Come along, in you go.
Make sure you close that gate.
Who could have done this?
The spirit of the forest, eh?
His hair now hanging past his chin, the creature crawls beneath the gears to watch Anna Maria reading.
Shade November almost over. After midnight, I'll be able to shave this tomorrow.
He lost his pride and lost his land.
The creature makes silent clapping
26 to
motions.
nothing. Boy, the Vikings
Beautifully read. I'll try this one.
really
The
ain't the
family
team
all
this year.
turn toward the noise. The red-haired man picks up his gun.
Wolves.
The creature rises. One of the men peers through a window.
4 interceptions.
Outside, large wolves attack the Two scrabble underneath the door of the gear house. An injured sheep leaps over the fence. A dark wolf savages his throat. It lifts its head, blood soaking its muzzle. The creature climbs up onto one of the gears. He stares down toward the doors. The paws of the two wolves scrabble in the gap between the doors and the threshold. He flinches. Blood splatters the ground. He cautiously peers between the planks of the door. The red-haired man takes aim at an injured wolf.
An idea. A feeling became clear to me. The hunter did not hate the wolf. The wolf did not hate the sheep.
The dark wolf gnaws at a sheep. The remaining wolves flee.
But violence felt inevitable between them. Perhaps I thought this was the way of the wild. It would hunt you and kill you just for being who you are.
The red-haired man skins a dead wolf.
The sheep will be sold by the end of the month, Father. Then I'll take you, Alma, and Anna Maria into town. We'll go into the mountains, hunt the wolves, and be back at the end of winter.
I pray here alone every winter, and this year will be no different.
Please, Father, listen to reason.
You do what you must, and so will I.
The three men set off, with wooden pack frames on their backs.
You stubborn old goat.
The old man remains.
It's just you. Just you and I.
I had formed in my imagination the many ways I would present myself to the old man. Would he fear me? Welcome me? Turn me away?
At night, the creature emerges from the gear house. open the cottage door.
Who goes there?
He steps back outside.
With a single step, I entered a different world. One I had only seen from afar.
He enters the cottage.
Please, who is it? Answer me. Tell me, why are you here?
The old man sits by a fire.
Traveler.
Welcome, dear traveler. Do not think me ungrateful. May I procure a chair? I find it difficult being a good host, and my sight has failed me. But there is bread and brandy on the table. Pray help yourself.
The creature picks up a bottle.
Friend.
He turns it upside down.
Your language. You have a hard time speaking it. Are you not from these parts?
The bottle slips.
Are you afraid? No need to be.
The old man beckons. The creature
No,
slowly
it's
reaches out.
What are you afraid
it's
of?
not like a classic. It's more like updated
Your hands.
version of this Frankenstein, but you never seen. He can feel.
Hurt. Have you not?
I can't really explain how the whole movie is, but you got to see what I'm talking about. It's like he have emotions with mixed with feelings.
Were you injured in battle?
Yeah, and he can understand certain words, but you got it's like teaching a new baby how to talk and understand words and all that stuff. So it's kind of like this.
And the spirit of the forest. I cannot judge of your
But it's not even scary, but it's really good. Though.
Something in your voice which persuades me of your goodwill and kindness.
See, like the guy told him about kindness, he can understand it now. He's trying to understand certain things
Food and fire.
that his creator done
I
taught
will
him.
be delighted to share what little I have with you.
And yes, the creators are asking in this movie. You gotta watch it
Companionship.
from the beginning all the way to the.
You
I just say,
agreed to me.
oh, it's color. It's color. There's no black and white. It's color.
Your friend.
It's on Netflix. Netflix called
The
Frankenstein.
creature takes the old man's hand and puts it on his head.
Friend.
The old man gently pats the creature's hair.
Check it out. It's good. It's
creature
got some
leans
gruesome
into
parts
him.
and stuff in this
The old
movie.
man embraces
Check
the
it out.
creature.
Friend.
And it was then that I read my first story. And it was the first story. I read about a man named Adam and a woman named Eve. About their time in the first garden. I read about the rise of rival cities and the collapse of a tower and the wrath of a god. And I've read about men that fought dragons and men who lost everything. And time passed and fell away with the leaves of autumn.
The creature steps outside the cottage into a blanket of snow. Gentle snowflakes fall around him. The old man follows him out.
Have you never seen the snow, my dear friend? It makes the world clean. And you.
The creature holds out his arms and smiles up at the falling flakes.
My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair.
Inside, he reads.
No thing beside remains. Round the decay of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare, the lone and level sands stretch far away. My name is Ozymandias.
The creature climbs down from a rafter. He hangs for a moment like a monkey before dropping onto the cottage floor.
Are there more books than this in the world?
A few more, I'm sure. Not here.
Find Victor's address on the front.
And I saw it. Your name.
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein, and where to find you.
As the sun hangs low in the sky, the creature moves back through an arched wooden gateway in the fence around the mill cottage. Ahead, wolves stand outside the open door of the cottage. One goes inside. The creature runs. In the cottage, a wolf tears at the old man who lies on the floor. More wolves prowl the cottage. A wolf savages the creature's leg. Another knocks him down and tears at his throat. The creature hurls it into the fireplace and bashes the one tugging at his leg. A third wolf jumps onto his back. He reaches behind him and grabs a handful of the wolf's fur. He rips the skin from its head and throws it away. Another wolf sinks its teeth into his arm.
Damn.
He wraps his free arm around the wolf's back and squeezes. He snaps the animal's spine.
Ooh.
He
Damn.
raises the corpse overhead. The other wolves flee. Blood drips from the flesh of the creature's arm. He kneels by the old man. He gently sets the wounded old man in a chair. The old man reaches out, finding the creature's face.
You came back. I found what I am. What I am made from.
The charisma.
The child of eternal house. Wreckage. Assembled from refuse and the discarded dead. A monster. I know what you are. A good man. And you are my friend.
The old man's hands slowly drop. The creature regards him mournfully.
I felt lonelier than ever. Because for every man there was but one remedy to all. Death. A gift you too had denied me. Envy rose within me and decided to demand a single grace from you. My creator.
In the captain's cabin.
I would demand a companion.
In the past, Victor sleeps on a bed. Fire blazes behind him. He turns onto his back, then bolts upright. The carved angel stands before him, surrounded by flame. It pulls off its face, revealing a red, grimacing skull. Victor wakes.
I need you to get out.
Yes, of course.
The wedding will start soon, and I want you by my side.
It's hard to believe,
William wears all white.
if not for your kind nature.
Victor sits up. He fits his leather and metal prosthetic leg over his thigh, which ends above the knee. He laces it up.
I've spoken to a few guests about the inquest, about the explosion. The majority accepted for what it was.
And what was it, William?
The past, Victor. A terrible accident.
William sits beside his brother.
Propagated upon the earth, obscenity perpetuating itself. I am obscene to you, but to myself I simply am. Be gone! Never again will I make something like you, wicked and deformed.
Victor returns to the mirror. The creature stands behind him.
Then it is still all about your will, Victor. That horrible will that birthed me condemns me.
The creature grabs him.
The miracle is not that I should speak, but that you would ever listen.
He hurls Victor through a pair of bedposts. Elizabeth looks up.
If you are not to award me love, then I will indulge in rage. Mine is infinite.
The creature
Damn.
throws Victor into a gun case. William hurries past his guests.
Step aside. Victor. What's going on?
Elizabeth opens the doors to Victor's chambers. The gossamer cape of her dress floats around her. She and the creature lock eyes. She steps toward him. On the floor, Victor reaches for a pistol.
It's you.
Wearing a misty-eyed smile, Elizabeth embraces the creature.
Elizabeth, move away from it.
Oh, shit.
Hits Elizabeth in the stomach. The creature wraps his arms around her. He gently lays her down. Guests run in, followed by William. Victor drops the gun.
It attacked her. It attacked her.
William and several men grab hold of the creature. He shakes them off. William's head slams into a corner. The creature throws another man into the mirror. The creature carefully picks up Elizabeth's limp body.
Take me with you.
The other men and servants part as the creature approaches, carrying Elizabeth. He steps into the main house. Guests gawk and flee as he passes. Blood stains the skirt of Elizabeth's white gown. Petals fall around them as he descends the stairs. Some guests follow, staring. Others move aside. In Victor's chambers, he kneels by William. He turns William's head, finding it horrifically bruised and bloodstained.
I can see it. I can see it. From what?
William touches Victor's cheek.
From you? I fear you, Victor. I always have. Every ounce of madness and destruction. The very conflagration that devoured everything. It all came from you.
Victor shakes his head, weeping.
You are the monster.
Victor stares. William's hand slowly slips from Victor's cheek. His eyes go dull. Victor kisses his brother's forehead. Victor staggers to the broken case and picks up a double-barreled long arm. Meanwhile, the creature walks across the snow. He carries Elizabeth into a cave. He gently lays her on an angled slab of stone.
My place was never in this world. I sought and longed for something I could not quite name. But in you I found it.
It'll be time for me to charge this phone.
And to be found. That is the lifespan of love. And then its brevity. Its tragedy. This has been made eternal. Better this way. To fade. With your eyes gazing upon me.
She goes still. The creature bows low over her pale, lifeless body. Victor follows the creature's tracks. Blood stains the snow near the cave's entrance. Hefting the long arm, Victor steps inside. He scans the cave with glittering, vengeful eyes. He moves to the slab of stone and pauses. His gaze falls upon Elizabeth, clad in her blood-soaked wedding gown, with her long red hair spread out beside her head.
She's gone, and I long to follow.
The creature slams Victor into a stone wall and disarms him.
You gave me life unwanted. I give that back to you. You thought me a monster. Now I return the favor.
He crushes Victor's nose. He throws Victor to the ground.
Kill me! Kill me now! Do it! I will make you bleed. I will make you humble. You may be my creator, but from this day forward, I will be your master.
The creature steps away.
Damn.
Victor limps out of the cave, walking stiffly on his prosthetic limb. He leans on a boulder and looks out with a poisonous glare. Far ahead, the creature glances back with a faint smirk. He continues ahead. Victor pauses in pursuit, aiming his weapon. He limps ahead as the creature runs off, cloaked in the distant fog. Victor stops, sinking to one knee. He grabs a fistful of blood-stained snow and opens his mouth in a roar.
You hunted me past the forests, past the mountains, past the frozen horizons, until there was nothing left. Just you and me.
A distant dog sled moves across an endless icy plain. The 8-dog team runs ahead, pulling Victor on a sled piled with provisions. He glares out over his ice-frosted beard. At a trading post, he approaches a counter.
I need ammunition.
He sets down a knife.
Sharpen this. 3 cans of condensed milk, some firewood.
He shuts his eyes. A shockwave knocks Victor over the top of the slope. His prosthetic snaps at the knee.
So, there you were, broken and discarded, and I, alive again.
The creature stands in a crater, smoldering but intact, with one eye lidless.
I could feel my singed flesh regrowing, crackling of my bones, resetting, the murmur of my blood pumping through my incessant heart, and once more finding no mercy. I had but one path.
Anderson and his men look over 50.
Here we are,
In the captain's cabin.
spent and done.
Victor lies on a cushioned bench.
No more in us to give. I take the blood outside the tent. Tis mine. All mine. I will bleed. Ache. Suffer. See, it will never end.
Anderson watches from the side of the room. Victor reaches out with a bandaged hand, his 2 smallest fingers gone. He touches the creature's chest and sinks back down. The creature holds Victor's hand. Costume designer to the ice. Anderson looks over the rail among the men, watching him go. The creature stops and looks back over his shoulder. Anderson nods. Pulling up his hood, the creature trudges towards the bow of the ship.
Alright, gonna charge this off one day. I'm about to do the Simpsons.
Glancing out over the ice. He braces himself and presses his palms to the ship's hull. The men on the deck lurch as the ship moves backward, breaking free from the ice. The creature gives it one last push toward the open ocean. Huge chunks of ice break and fall into the water below the ship's name carved into the stern, Horizont. Anderson stares. A sailor shouts, "We are free! We are free!" Larson approaches. "Captain, what are your orders?" "Man the sails. Turn around. Do you want to tell the men?" "Men! We're sailing home. We're sailing home." Behind Anderson, a mast unfurls. From above, the ship glides backward into the ocean. Alone on the ice, the creature trudges toward the setting sun. His ragged clothing swings with every step. He stops and lowers his hood, letting the soft rays of light wash over the scarred plains of his face. His long, dark hair, now streaked with white, blows in the Arctic wind. The golden sun hovers at the horizon. A tear track shines on his cheek. He closes his eyes and slowly bows his head. Cut to black. A quote appears, "And thus the heart will break, yet brokenly live on." Lord Byron. Audio description provided by International Digital Center. Written by Liz Gutman. Voiced by Anna Frank.
It was 2 hours and 32 minutes. Okay. I recommend this movie to anyone who haven't seen Frankenstein. Please watch it. It's good from beginning to end. Sad, but also, man, it could have been.
Oh, what are you doing?
Hey, but like I said, I'm about to get ready to do my Simpsons reaction in just a minute. Gotta charge this bad boy. And I will see y'all shortly. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe at T-Bechilln. And also like, share, and subscribe at Tony Loves Fighting Games. Deuces.